Six Flags Magic Mountain has a new park president, Jeff Harris, and with a name like Jeff, he's got a lot to live up to. After a Q&A session in June, he made some comments I believe have been criminally overlooked. He stated that his team was working to turn Magic Mountain into a true theme park. He explained that this meant there would be an increased focus on theming, as well as creating a more pleasant feeling of being in an actual park. Considering the Cedar Fair merger, as well as recent industry trends, I want to look at what this theme park mission statement might mean for Magic Mountain in the future. So let's start with the theme side of theme parks. It is pretty evident that areas themed to DC superheroes are profitable for the Six Flags chain. In the past few years, multiple Six Flags parks have expanded their DC areas, or given them a refresh under the DC Universe banner. Magic Mountain is a good example of this. They took their old Gotham City area and remade it into DC Universe, which features Batman, Wonder Woman, Lex Luthor's Drop of Doom, and a few flat rides. Furthermore, Magic Mountain has an additional DC-themed area with Riddler's Revenge and the Justice League Dark Ride. This area is called Metropolis, but is only really designated as such by a few small signs. In my opinion, Magic Mountain should bring back Gotham City, as its dark theming would provide a nice contrast to the bright theming they could add to the Metropolis area next door, which somehow currently includes Gold Rusher. Both areas together could still fall under the larger DC Universe banner, and maybe even have a transit ride connecting the two. Six Flags and Cedar Fair have both gotten in the business of creating their own intellectual property for their rides recently. This is something not even Disney cares to do anymore. From Dr. Diabolical and Professor Screammore to Jungle X and Adventureport, these new bursts of creativity could do wonders for new or pre-existing rides at Magic Mountain. I could see a Dr. Diabolical style themed ride in Magic Mountain's Screampunk District, or Jungle X level theming enhancements for Baja Ridge and Samurai Summit. I'm pretty sure both companies have experimented with these new theming strategies enough to have a better idea of what works best and most cost effectively, and I really hope they bring all those lessons learned to add some incredible themed experiences to Magic Mountain. Now, to live up to the park side of the word theme park, Jeff Harris specifically said his team was going to soften the park's edges and make the park seem less filled with concrete. This was a welcome, though very confusing statement, considering everything Magic Mountain has done in the past 15 years or so. From removing Logjammer for Full Throttle, to cutting the trees around Ninja and Gold Rusher, to removing Tidalway for Wonder Woman, it seems as though every new addition has added more pavement and removed more greenery. And if it weren't for that comment, I would have been 100% convinced that the new attraction replacing the Golden Bear Theater was going to be placed on large concrete slabs that required the removal of even more trees. But now, I have a glimmer of hope. Maybe the next new attraction will have guests soaring over greenery instead of a concrete wasteland. Maybe Ninja's Hill can get some plants, and maybe other barren areas of the park can get more aesthetically pleasing shade structures. So, in conclusion, while I don't expect most of the changes I just discussed to actually happen soon, I'm still very hopeful for the future of the park. Six Flags Magic Mountain has spent a long time focusing on the extreme or thrill portion of its identity. This led to some jaw-droppingly amazing coasters, but it also came at the expense of other aspects of the guest experience. And right now, a team that steers the place back to the basics, to just being a great theme park, seems to be exactly what Magic Mountain really needs.